This is a message to all my supporters of this podcast. I'm introducing a new supporters program. You can contribute a small amount as a one-off payment to show your love for this podcast. Thank you in advance for all your contributions.
Hi everyone, it's Mark Hayward from the Absolute Business Mindset podcast and YouTube channel. So I wanted to talk about training and what you should be doing as a matter of course. I think training, as I'm sure you know, skills, tactics, techniques are so important in business. But I would say beyond those sort of more softer skills, you need to be able to be adding a skill set on top of that every year, whether that might be, project management, whether that might be, it could be property, it could be a course on how to write a book, it might be a course on how to write a course. I think it's really important that everyone is advancing every year. Now, I know there's been a lot of talk while we've been in lockdown that you've had some time, especially if you've been furloughed, to be able to upskill, and I think that is absolutely true. But what I think is that you should be looking to upskill in something substantial once a year. And now that might be a couple of weekends course. It might be a 6-month mastermind. It might be a 2-week intensive training or a weekend, whatever it is. But you should be trying to upskill every year. There should be something that you're adding to your current skill set. And so I think there's sometimes you can get caught up in all sorts of things, work, life, TV, whatever it is, that stops you from building your knowledge and your skill set. But I think it is incredibly important that you every year are adding something and improving yourself. So I've talked a lot about incrementally improving yourself 1% every day. And then in a year, you've got 365% increase in your skills and abilities. So it is important. And I believe that you should be working hard on building up skills that can help you. And so it's one of those things that often gets overlooked when life gets in the way. But please, can you guys think about ways? Now, you can do it more regularly. If you want to upskill quickly, you can do that. You don't actually have to go on a formal course. There is the ability to do most of this stuff on YouTube these days. So I would advise you, if you want to do something on the cheap, then learn something new on YouTube. But as some sort of structure and accountability is really important for you to be able to upskill. So hopefully you've enjoyed that. Sort of one of those things that I think should be talked about more. And it's a very simple accountability to be able to say, I'm going to do one thing new and learn it, however long it takes to learn it. It might take a month, it might take 6 months, it might take 12 months. But I will improve myself on a large subject every year. Okay, guys, thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it. Speak to you soon.
One more thing before you go, I just want to share with you something that's going to be happening on Saturday, the 11th of July at 7:30 p.m. UK time. It's basically, I'm going to create a secret club. So if you're listening to this, it means you've listened to the whole of the podcast, and you're going to be part of this secret club where we're going to have a get together on Zoom, and hopefully being at 7:30 in the evening, I can catch UK people and US people as well, and Europe as well. So we're going to get together and we're going to have a conversation about the podcast and talk about the things that are good, things that are bad, things you'd like to improve, and just have a general discussion about it. Equally, if I can help you with some coaching questions that you might have, then please do bring them along as well. If you're interested in property, I can share my experiences that I've had with property as well, and hopefully those things will be able to help you. So what I want you to do is go on to the website, which is absolutebusinessmindset.com. Go to the bottom where it says contact us, register your interest. There's a few details you need to fill in, and then I will send a Zoom invite over to you, and we can get together. So it's Saturday the 11th of July at 7:30 p.m. and you're able to have a chat with me, have an individual chat with me. Hopefully there'll be a few of you online, and we can answer all your questions, and you can share your thoughts on the podcast. So, as I said, Secret Club, you've done really well to listen to the end of the podcast and listen to this as well. I really appreciate it. We can get some of you online and we can have a discussion. All right, guys, I really appreciate your time. Thanks a lot. Bye.
News, laws, and regulations are changing by the day. We get it. It's hard to stay on top of it all. That's why ADP is here to guide you with up-to-the-minute compliance expertise to help you navigate these complex times so you can pay your people accurately and on time, regardless of changes in legislation. When you rely on us for payroll and HR, you're trusting us to help you take care of your people. It's what we've been doing for over 70 years, and that's not about to change. ADP, HR talent, time, benefits, and payroll, informed by data and designed for people.